Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil 7. Uh, we I am starting the recording again. We just stopped. I'm starting it again. We are on a boat and we just saved, picked up our weapon from the safe room. Let's go shoot some fuckers. I unlocked it. This is the second floor. Second floor door is open. Bomb. That sounds bad. Strong chem fluid. That is good. Ammo is useless. Ammo is useless. Hey, this place is cleaned up. Antique coin. Puzzle. Green on top. And road looking normal. Corrosive. Weird way to lock a safe, but hey, who am I to judge? Very cool. And this door is unlocked, which means we can go up here and grab the thing that's up here that I don't remember. Shoot you. Grab some ammo. That was it. Okay. Let's delete some ammo. Combine, get some more meds. Corrode. That's the machine gun locker key. Have we cleared this floor? I think we have. Why don't we go ahead and save? We've cleared the second floor. We only have 2 cassette tapes. We can use one now. And then we can crouch into the elevator. Find this note. Lewis, the cable is completely fried. We had a replacement, but we had to use it to fix something in the 3rd floor sick bay. You're gonna have to go ask Dr. Waddle for it. I'm needed in the number 2 engine room, but I can't get down there unless we get this thing working. Dwayne. The Rock Johnson. Let's go down to the 1st floor. Climb down. Because now we are better armed. To the teeth. Yes, stay dead, you fucker. I have the glasses on, so this is useless. Life preserver. Herb. Here we go. Dear Janet. Hey, how's it going? I guess half a year or so will have passed by the time you get this letter. Life is so boring here. Day after day, just the same old sea. Although there is one thing that's different. This time we have some passengers sailing with us, which hardly ever happens. It's a couple with a little girl. I think they're distant relatives of the captain. Imagine, traveling on a tanker instead of a passenger ship. They must be hard up. I tried talking to the little girl earlier about her dad. I tried talking to the little girl earlier, and her dad shot me this nasty look. What's he so worried about? Now that I think about it, the captain said he didn't even have any relatives. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Miss you. Love, Jim. Oof, maybe you're underthinking this. Boom, headshot. Backpack and herb and survival knife and bomb and that. Let's ditch that. And let's keep the knife for now, I guess. Strong meds. Sounds good to me. This is where we just came from. This area should be locked off. Right? There's a nasty wound on your wrist, Mia. You can fuck right off with that shit. So normally, this leads to the staircase, but we should be able to take that out now and put it into the elevator, because we have access to the second floor via the elevator. Climbing up. Pop in the fuse. And climb up. We're on the second floor. Second floor has been cleared. So let's move on up to the third floor. Fourth floor is accessible this way? No. Okay, so third floor. Other side of the wall. Chem fluid. Still can't tell what that says. More chem fluid. And hello. Goodbye. It was nice meeting you. I think this door is supposed to unlock from the other side, but is glitched because it doesn't seem to do that. Coin. We're just racking up these coins. Might even be able to afford the big one. handgun. Nothing in there. Corrosive. Some ammo. And then this is that same door that leads back to the start, but it doesn't ever unlock, which is kind of annoying. Stay down. There we go. I don't have a codex, apparently. Got the power cable. And then let's head up to the let's save and then head up to the 4th floor. Yeah, let's do this before we put that cable in, because I think that's gonna advance the plot, and we want to clear rooms, not advance any plot. Fourth floor. Thanks for the help, Orchestra. Makes it hard to sneak up on people when you're being followed by an orchestra. Let's try using some burst fire on this thing. See if we can't make it a bit more effective. Alright, that should be 4th floor cleared. Let's drop down into the elevator. Plug it in. Elevator functions. We need a safe room. Put some shit away. Seems good to me. And let's go to, so we've cleared floors 1 through 4, and S1 and S3 are not available. So all that's left is S2. Okay. Let's do this.
He's waiting.
Let's try the burst fire thing. This is not working super well. I want to use the machine gun, but it doesn't seem to want to help me. I love that music. I was close to killing him with the machine gun. Of course, it becomes even more problematic. I have unlimited ammo for this thing. Oh, that's annoying. Where are we? Time to speed through this. If the coin is gone, then we'll know that we already did this section. Alright, but just in case. Right. Alright, we have the cable. This is 3rd floor. We need to clear 4th floor again. And then probably save and then head down to S2. Let's try this differently. Let's try putting this in, then going to the 4th floor. Sweep of the 4th floor. Indicates that this is clear. Oh, almost clear. Floor 2 had the save room on it. I think. Yeah, I just took the long ass way around. Alright. Let's stitch that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Grab that. And save. And now we can hop down to S2 and not use the machine gun, because it kind of sucks.
He's waiting.
Indeed. Indeed. Wow, okay, so I gotta heal before facing that guy. I'm glad I saved. We're just headed straight for S2.
He's waiting.
Yeah, I got it the first 2 times. I get it. Damn. There we go. Whew.
I need you to do something.
Ethan.
Ethan?
Ethan.
Ethan?
Ethan.
Hey, shh. I know. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hell, I never would have if I could have helped it. What do you mean? I'm no kid's son.
Cutscene.
Neither is
Cutscene.
Marguerite, nor my boy Lucas,
Well,
or even Zoe here. That girl, Evelyn, she did this. What the hell is she? And what did she do to you? She infected us with her gift.
that's what she calls it.
I found her near a busted out tank in the bayou. Everything changed after that.
Everything
So she infects you and then
changed.
she takes control? No. Not exactly, son. She just... She forces her way into your mind, your soul. You can't fight back. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to... Oh, you're a different person after that.
Just like Mia. So Mia sent me that message because of Evelyn.
Listen, the girl just wants a family of her own. She's the key, all right? You find her, and you stop her. Ethan, free my family. Please.
I like that the Bakers are also victims in all of this.
Evelyn, stay away from him.
Why? He doesn't love you. I can make him love you.
Don't hurt him.
Silly, I told you I'm not gonna hurt him.
Don't you dare.
So what? You're not my mom. Remember?
Blah, 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 blah.
Mia, how?
There's no time. You have to get out of here and find her. Here, take this.
What? Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Saving your life. You need to go.
Hi, Evelyn.
I won't be able to resist for much longer.
How's it going?
No,
Now go kill that little bitch.
no.
Mia! No!
No. Okay.
Okay, you little bitch. Where the fuck are you?
More coins. Coins for the coin god. This has more impact if you choose the other route. For some reason. Lot of dead fish. Nothing like a swim through dead fish water. Almost as good as corpse water. Corpse water sounds like a grim fantasy place name. Corpse well. You can hear the helicopters. Not anymore, but you could hear the helicopters. February 18th, 1892. There was a collapse in Patterson Mine. Twan and Backford are dead, and Huxley will never walk on his own again. Old man Stan was right. The ground there is too unstable. February 19th, 1892. The company's not going to send us any replacements. They want us to work double shifts instead. I can't wait to get back to the old country. Well, how did that go? We got a helicopter.
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read? This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything? A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish. Evelyn? Negative. However, we did find several encrypted messages from the Baker's son Lucas to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was. That's just great. We've had reports using the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look. Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates. If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
Alright. We can go for the Magnum, or both the stabilizer and the steroids. We can almost afford the Magnum and the steroids. Damn, if we hadn't missed that coin. Shit. I want the Magnum. And we do have enough for the steroids. Bit of inventory organization. We can put that up there, I suppose. Like that. That seems good. all that we couldn't afford was the stabilizer for 5 coins. It makes me it makes me think that I'm pretty sure this is the last chance we get to buy this stuff, so I don't know how we could have missed 5 coins. But guess it is what it is. The Magnum is strong. Very strong. Time to go into the mines. And with this, I think I'm going to call it. I didn't save. Can I go back up? Probably not. Yeah, no. Let's keep going to the next save point, I guess. Typically, once you find the Magnum, ammo becomes a serious issue. Missing a single shot will put you down a significant amount. But we don't have to worry about that. I'd say the Magnum's doing pretty well. There we go. Don't try that at home. That could lead to a mine collapse. And a hint that we're back in Lucas territory. Still no lockpicks. Herb. Steroids. Yum yum yum. Gunpowder. Okay, yeah, sure. Friday, January 16th, 2015, 12:42 a.m. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one too. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? That's kind of fucked up. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie, La La Land, and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the streets to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin's getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Hint, 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 hint. This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium asterisk that grows inside the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with the E-Series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold. It's not a bacterium, it's a fungus. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Going back to when Ethan loses his foot and hand, more evidence that he's infected. Maybe it'll come up in Resident Evil 8. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-Series assets. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the E-Series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. Good to know. Good to know. 5 minutes after dose, vomiting. E-Necrotoxin, E-Series dosage test. 12 minutes after dose, cell calcification. 10 minutes after dose, death. So this also supports the whole calcification as the final indicator of permanent death. But you know. Let's make some necrotoxin. E-Necrotoxin destroys cells of any subject based on the E-Series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-Series assets, the toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E-Series cells into the necrotoxin container. E-Necrotoxin. More writing. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NextBoss, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with technical assistance from HTF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NextBoss was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POW handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the blank and even blank's blank organization chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed were it not for the discovery in blank of blank, the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the mutamycete genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability, from the impractical and faulty series A through D to the perfected E series. The common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl, to ensure ease of blending in with urban refugee populations. The first E-series specimen, named Evelyn, has proven capable of secreting the mutamycete blank from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mutamycete imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Hallucinations being suffered by Mia and Ethan throughout the game. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first the Phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed throughout the body's cells, so the body blank. That was a lot. Okay. Okay. More papers. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold, and also molded as in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing blank on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to blank would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a new compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which blank in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as the theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that the family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing, a parent's love. Both valid hypotheses. Hard to stomach if you are looking at her as a weapon, but valid nonetheless. And save. And let's call it there. It's been an hour. I'll probably speed up some of it, but this has been Resident Evil 7. We're getting closer to the end, and I hope you guys are having fun with it. I really like this game despite its flaws. So I'm hoping that you guys are going to stick with it and keep watching if you haven't already played it yourself. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and that will be all for today. Have a nice day. Bye.